Where are you?
I'm over here.
You gotta get closer.
There.
We can't be afraid of each other. It's okay. I don't bite. I'm gonna put my glasses back on because as I get older, it just works better.
I'm blind.
Are you?
Yes.
Do you have contacts in?
Yes. And I have readers.
Oh, doesn't that suck? When did that happen?
Recently.
So I'm blind, and we're live, but we're just gonna wait
Right.
for people to catch up and have a talk, and then we introduce ourselves.
Got it.
I could never see far away. And then it got to the point where I had to take my glasses off to see close. And I was like, what is that?
Mm-hmm.
And now I really have to take, like, I can't drive and look at my phone.
I've had contacts
Not that
my
you
whole
do
life.
that, but not that anybody
Never.
drives. And hi, Mara. Hi, Dallas. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Chad. Good morning. We're starting a little late today.
I was late.
I was late, too.
Really.
We were both late. He was probably here first. Hi, Allison. That's my girlfriend, Bally. I grew up with her.
From Bally?
No, I call her Bally. Her name is Allison.
Gotcha.
Like Allie, Bally.
What's up, Allison?
There you go. So I'm Gina Tupano. I am a realtor in Northern Virginia, and I like to talk, and I like cool people. So today we have Kevin. Kevin, you may have seen him in the Ashburn Pub from time to time, and now you do some comic book thing that I have no real clue what it is because it's not my thing.
All right.
But what is that? It's a store, right?
Yeah, so we have
Okay.
the pub,
Mhm.
which is a restaurant, and
Mhm.
then Comic Logic is a comic book store,
Okay. Is there something else?
and we're also doing a convention,
Oh, the Comic Con. That's
Comic-Con,
your
at the
your
end of
profile
July.
pic. There
Correct.
you go. Where is that going to be held?
At the Ritz-Carlton, July 28th to the 30th.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to laugh for just a minute. Comic books and the Ritz-Carlton, that
Yep.
really goes together?
Yes,
Really?
because
Because in my mind, they're all,
I know.
they're perpetually 17-year-old kids who never moved out of their parents' house, so how can they afford to go to the Ritz?
it's crazy. So the comic book store started, I used to go to one local store that closed down. There's a owner disagreement.
Okay.
So I walked in because I love the artwork. I was
Okay.
painted and drawn.
Okay.
So I
didn't
walked
know
in.
that.
What?
I didn't know that.
You know about the art?
No.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, my God. I'm going to learn so much.
So I walked into the comic book shop. It was closing.
Hi.
Everything's half
Hi, Mike.
off.
Hi,
And I was
Tony.
like, you guys should open a store.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, yeah, I don't know, whatever. So I knew there was space. I knew the market was good. I saw what kind of sales they did. So we opened up a store, and we do art classes for kids. We sell the books.
Do you really?
We do drink and draw for adults, which if anyone is down with Painting with a Twist, that's a great company, but we blow them away. Sergio from the Ashburn Wine Shop comes and does a tasting. I teach you how to draw superheroes. We
You're
do raffle
opposite with
prizes.
Sergio. I want him as a guest.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we do all that kind of stuff in the store, but you'd be surprised because the industry has changed. There's a big 30% of our readers are female, maybe 40.
Really?
Average age is probably 30 to 35.
And they don't live in their parents' basement.
Nope. Library book clubs
Huh.
come in. Celebrities. Patton
It's a
Oswalt
thing.
visits the shop every time he's in
It's a
town.
thing.
It's a big thing.
I had no idea. So I'm thinking now one of Terry's kids is all into drawing and art
Mhm.
and all that, so he needs to go to one of your classes.
It's a blast.
I mean, even Baby D would probably like it.
Yep. We
He's
do
nice.
usually once a month.
Okay. I had no idea.
Uh-huh.
I'm
And
kinda
so
fun.
the Comic-Cons are huge. There's San Diego. There's one
You're
every
like
month
blowing
in every city. It's
stereotype
huge.
out of my mind. Do you guys, two of my favorite people. Oh, good morning. I love the hearts. Doesn't that make you happy
Yes.
when that happens?
Hit it up.
Hit up. More hearts. More hearts. More hearts. Yeah. Oh, there's a delay. Did you see
Yep.
that? That's kind of weird.
I love it. So yeah, we took it to the Ritz because most of the conventions I've ever been to or been a vendor are big convention centers. They're great, but there's long lines, very expensive, concrete floor.
Mhm.
You feel like a number, like if you've ever been to a trade show.
Mhm.
So our idea was to do it at the Ritz where it's super intimate, super awesome. We have a DJ, a stage, carpet.
It's going to be a party.
It's going to be a party. So that's
That
the deal.
is awesome.
Yeah.
Look, there comes all the hearts.
There we go.
Susie got a delay going.
Susie.
Isn't that nice? Painting with a twist. Susie and I painted wine glasses.
It's fun.
It was very
It's super fun.
Mhm.
Yep. So we did one on Valentine's Day where you and a friend or a partner or husband or whatever, you would draw him as a zombie. He would draw you as a zombie, and you put it together in a frame and take it home for Valentine's Day. And we sold it. We sell everyone out every time.
How do I not, because
Mm-hmm.
in my head, they are all 35-year-old men living in their parents' basement
Yeah.
and they don't have jobs, so I
Totally
want nothing
different.
to do with it.
It's totally different.
Huh.
Yep. You'd love it.
I'm floored. I think I actually would.
I've done private events. Mm-hmm.
We should host this there.
Yes.
How
Yes.
can we do, should we do a live,
Anytime.
we could do a live drawing? Can
Yep.
we do like a class?
Yes.
Oh.
Ask the Loud Ladies. We did one.
I
who-
saw.
did
I
I
didn't
teach you guys how
know
to draw?
why they
Batman.
were. Batman?
Was it Batman?
They did
Yeah.
Batman?
Yep.
I don't know. They're still there. Lucy is there. Where's Roxy? Is she still asleep?
Roxy's sleeping.
Ah, there she comes. Roxy, we were just talking about you.
Roxy, who did we draw at the comic shop? Was it Batman with you guys?
Remember.
I think so. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it all blends together. And I always say you got the pub on one side and the comic shop on the other. But there's a lot of people that go back and forth. You'd be surprised.
You were like hitting the whole world. So all I knew, I did a little bit of research before, and I thought we were supposed to eat like grilled cheese today or something.
Today's grilled cheese week.
It's grilled cheese week, yeah.
GCW.
I saw. Like, and you wouldn't tell anybody about anything unless they ordered a grilled cheese.
Is that bad?
No, that's absolutely awesome. I thought it was the greatest thing in the whole world because people did it.
Yes.
They started posting about their grilled cheese.
And the product was good. Like, honestly, they're really, really good. So a lot of stuff I've seen, not even myself, but a lot of times people will promote things just to do it. But that's one, honestly, I'm going to eat one today. I've had one every day.
A grilled cheese every day.
It's awesome.
What's your favorite grilled cheese?
Grilled cheese caprese, fresh mozzarella, arugula, pesto, provolone, tomato. On Texas toast.
Okay, so I live right by Vino 9.
Yep.
So the only thing that could come close to a grilled cheese is what I'm addicted to over there. It's the brie, apple, and honey.
Nice.
Do you make that?
I can.
You should.
I can.
Oh, it's so good. Who else do we have? Oh, Roxy's away. What is Lucia doing?
We want some. And mine was much better than Roxy's. I don't remember which Batman was better. I got to say they were both very awesome.
Oh, you're like a parent with two kids.
They were incredible.
You are my favorite 5-year-olds. You are my favorite 7-year-olds.
Tom McKeon from the local UPS store in Ashburn has been there every day and had all 4 grilled cheeses.
What are the 4? So there's the mozzarella.
What do we have? Okay, so the caprese, the California, which has avocado and turkey.
Okay.
We have the triple decker, which is all cheese and bacon.
Okay.
And then the deep dish, which is like sausage, pepperoni, deep dish pizza, grilled cheese.
That's very cool.
Yes.
So what is Thomas going to do on day 5?
Yeah, Tom, what are you going to do on day 5?
If you've eaten them all.
Pick your favorite.
I don't know.
I did a grilled cheese bar for book club. I miss quesadilla burger. It's so funny. But this is great, and this is why I love this stuff, because we can do that on the fly, because we're not corporate at the restaurant. You know what I mean? So we can do whatever we want on the fly.
No, I think that's amazing. So you can make an apple honey brie sandwich for me.
Yep.
Aww. A grilled cheese bar. Dylan will only. I made him grilled cheese for breakfast yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, he would eat it 24/7 if he could. I'm not kidding. For breakfast, he would eat grilled cheese and Go-Gurts for life. I know there's no vegetables there, but whatever.
I miss quesadilla burger. Me too. Yep.
Aw. Was the quesadilla burger all that?
It was awesome. 2 quesadillas with a bun for the burger. It was ridiculous. Let's go next week. All right, I'm going to hold you to that because you guys told me to make it and you didn't show up. So.
Oh, did you make it? You made them?
They wanted quesadilla burgers and they didn't post.
Oh.
Busted.
What's an Irish grilled cheese?
That would be Jameson and a mozzarella stick.
Jameson and mozzarella stick. You know, I'm Irish Catholic alcoholic, so I totally get that.
Special Friday should be the jalapeno grilled cheese. I'll bring it back. All right, done.
Look at that. Isn't this awesome? The people have spoken.
Yes, we do. All right, deal.
They better.
Done.
Because they've done this now in front of like a whole bunch of people.
Injured my clavicle. I don't want to know.
How do you do that?
I don't want to know what you did.
How do you do that? Exactly, Roxy. That's what we're saying. What?
Couldn't go. Mm-hmm.
Caramelized onion bacon grilled cheese. All
right, we'll do it up tomorrow.
Oh, that's awesome. You could have a whole second week without cheese.
2 weeks we're doing macaroni and cheese week too.
No.
Lobster mac and cheese, buffalo chicken mac and cheese, the whole deal.
All right, what else? Give me some more mac and cheese. What do you do?
What else do you do?
Mac.
Lobster
truffle
mac.
Truffle
mac we'll do. Beaver chicken grilled cheese.
I don't even know.
I know. You got to get in the pub. You don't know about the beaver wings. You don't even know what's going on.
I don't know. I know nothing. Last time I was in the pub, you guys had that pot vodka, which I'm just going to say was awful. I'm not a fan.
The response was not fantastic.
But I gave it back. That's like alcohol abuse. I gave it back. I'm like, can I just have one with soda regular, please?
That's my boy Billy Riley, who's been a legend in the liquor and bartending business. So we rep his product. But it's, you know what's funny is
I'm sure some people absolutely love it.
That needs to be, honestly, I told him more of an herbal mojito high-end craft vodka rather than the whole 420 angle, because people, I feel, would like that more. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If you can get crafty with it.
Yeah. It didn't do it. I'm a classic.
I'm with you.
You know, just vodka soda with a lime, and I'm like, oh, it's vodka. Oh, it's weed. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. I'm sorry, Billy. I'm sorry. I tried it. I bought 2. One for me and a friend, and we gave them both back.
But it's funny, in that business, you'll see so many liquor reps come in all the time trying to get their product on the shelf. Cinnamon tequila and triple blueberry this or the next Fireball. Mm-hmm. And the reps will come in and they'll push and push and get on the shelf. They'll even buy the bottle for you to place. And then after that's gone, they're on to the next thing. It's really interesting. So we've really worked with reps that...
like it didn't make it.
Yeah, like they just want to get the placement. So we'll work with reps like Billy or like some people that are really strong with, say, Captain Morgan. We sell a lot of Captain, so why don't you promote that? Why don't you come in and push Captain and buy Captain? And if there's an offshoot brand from Captain Morgan, we'll try it. But we want you to help our customers that are buying what we're already selling.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because there's so much new stuff.
What you already
right.
have.
And like you said, classic vodka soda, it never goes out of style. Even with the mixology and the craft revolution and everything I've seen, the classics stay. So
are you guys looking to do like craft?
We do a little bit. And I but I cut my teeth in some big bars. I did flair bartending contests all over the country, mixology, all that stuff, which I love. But the market kind of determines that. So we do a little bit, and everybody goes to like One Loud and Sense of Thai, great restaurant. Love it. Mocha Mandy's, love it.
Yep.
And people talk about how crafty the cocktails are, but there's also a portion of people that just want to have a vodka soda with a twist. They want to have a good Bloody Mary.
Well,
you
you're
know
like
a
Cheers bar.
It is. So we throw a little bit in there, but we throw some of that in there because you have to stay relevant.
Right.
But
that's not who you are.
I would love to do more of it. But the market, like when we've done it, people respond for a day and then they go back to their usual.
Okay.
And that's
because that's not what they want. That's not why they're coming to you.
That's like why I put Redskin games on all the TVs on Sunday, and I'm not honestly born and bred a Redskin fan. But that's what the market wants. Right. So that's okay.
Right. Well, you put the caps on.
It's not
right?
Zima. Yeah, it's definitely Zima.
Do they still sell Zima?
It's coming back out next month, and I'm going to buy all I can get my hands on.
Are we going to have like 80s nights and 90s nights with Zima? I remember Zima.
100%.
Oh, think of the music.
When it comes out, when did we do our last 90s? We did a couple 90s parties that were great.
The one guest bartender with Roxy and Lucia was a 90s night.
Yep.
That was so much fun. You needed Zima there.
They're bringing it back. Yes, we are going to have cases of it. I'm going to buy it out. I promise you.
Crazy people put Zima out again. Ugh. Look at all the hearts for Zima.
Zima's the best.
Oh my goodness. It's like Sprite.
So good.
I don't even remember.
So good.
Like I just remember drinking it all the time.
It was like soda because the
Sprite, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Smirnoff Ice and all the hard lemonade that came out was too sour. It's too bitter. I can't wait. We get 93, 94.
Oh, is that when it was? That's crazy.
Yes, we will have it 100%.
So see, I didn't even know when Zima disappeared. I had my first son at 95. I became a mom. I stopped going out, and I came back to the world when they grew up, and there was no more Zima.
Unfortunately, it went to late 90s, then it was discontinued, then they started making it in Japan, and then they completely stopped making it. Because I looked. I found a recipe to make it.
Did you make
and
homemade
it didn't taste
Zima?
as good,
No.
and I searched and searched and searched. But it's coming back.
Massive headache from Zima. I get a massive headache from champagne.
Yeah.
It's got to be super high end.
Yep.
I don't know what's in champagne. Do you know?
No. Headache.
Besides a headache, like why? Why do you get a headache? You have no idea.
Not a big fan.
So when did you open the pub?
Pub opened in 95. Mark Eckert opened it. I was working at different restaurants and bartending. I got there in 04.
Okay.
And then in 07, I bought out his partner with some sweat equity and a little bit of cash. And then I worked my butt off for about 4 years and then was able to buy him out.
Okay.
And he went to Florida. And we did the first remodel and then the second one. And
now it's your baby.
Yeah.
And you're growing.
Isn't that crazy? So maybe another one soon. We're looking.
Are you?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Maybe out west.
Out here.
Purcellville.
There you
Hamilton.
Home sweet home.
Maryland. No,
no,
we're looking.
Don't cross
No, I wouldn't go that far. But if
I'm
it
9
works
miles from the West Virginia line. I'm never going that way.
No. If it works out, we would do it. If it doesn't, no big deal.
Okay.
And the main reason, too, is I have the staff to do it. Like, I actually have – my staff is too good. If I have the same staff in a year, that would be crazy because I have managers that could go open their own place right now. They're that good. You know what I mean? They're really that good.
So give them a new place. Let them grow.
That's probably the main reason to do it.
Let them grow.
Which I guess is a good thing. So.
It's a good problem. Finding people is hard. Champagne is Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and Pinot. That's Kim. Kim's a sommelier. She's my assistant.
Nice.
I hired her because at her interview she pulled a corkscrew out of her purse.
Kim, how many twists are on the wire of every bottle of champagne in the world?
Oh, is it
Party
one
trick.
number?
There's one number that always turns
Kim,
left.
What is it? I'm gonna wait. There's a delay.
See, Tom, amazing staff.
It is.
It's key. It's unbelievable.
No.
They're that
well,
good.
so Kim works for me. I've had Kim almost, I think it's either 4 or 5 years, and I probably should know that. But I literally am meeting with a lawyer next week, and I'm giving the business to her and John when I die. Like, this is...
Nice.
Because they are my company.
Sorry to disappoint.
She doesn't know the answer.
5 is incorrect.
It's not 5. Who's going to get it? Oh, did you just give the answer? You didn't. I didn't even see it.
I'm not telling.
Was that 7? It was
No.
2 and 6.
6. Go to a bottle of Dom. If you go to Dom Perignon or you pick up a bottle of Cook's and you twist it to the left, you will get 6 twists every time.
Really?
So that's a party trick.
Now we all know.
Yep.
You can feel like, you think you don't learn anything on this. 4. See, they guessed everything but 6.
6.
It's 6. 6 is the number. Okay. So that's awesome. No, I totally think you should open just for your people.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
out west needs it. We need it.
Yep. So we'll see. We're looking around, but it's tough. Everybody, it's so expensive.
Is it?
And if the lease isn't right.
Oh. So I know nothing about, except for that guy who keeps speaking an Irish accent.
Oh, Kehoe.
She just in your staff?
Yeah.
She is? Aw.
Kevin is real Irish. Legit.
Legit Irish?
Legit. He's awesome. Yeah.
No. My sister and I mean, we have the same parents, but she's more Irish. She's got the red hair.
The real deal.
Yeah, she's the real deal.
Hey, we were close.
Oh, close with their answers. There's a delay. It's a little hard. It's not us that's slow. It's the internet. I know, right? So a girlfriend and I looked to open a juice bar. Okay?
Yep.
Because I like that lifestyle. It kind of saved my life, whatever. Yada, yada. We can go down that road. But, and we found the best location in the world. Like, I still believe it's the best location. And we know nothing, so we wanted a lot of people to help us, you know. So we wanted to bring in, you know, our contractor before we sign this lease, because I'm signing a 5-year lease. I know how to run a business. I don't know how to run a restaurant business, so I understand some
pieces of it.
Now we never got past the lease stage, so we were asking so many questions, and it was a historical building in Purcellville, right at the end of the bike trail. And if I say any more, you're all going to know what it is. The old bike shop.
Yep.
And we had the keys. We had a verbal agreement with the guy, and
really?
we wanted to.
That whole building? Doesn't he live upstairs?
No, he's not. It's rented upstairs. We were the whole lower level, the whole first floor, and then we were going to sublet the left side. Oh, it was ridiculous. It was in the $4 or $5 grand a month range.
How many square feet?
A lot.
Like
it was
3,000?
big. Yeah, it was really big. We were going to sublet the left side.
All right, I got to go. I got to go talk to him.
Well, no, he did it to somebody else. I think that we're going to have a brewery or something there.
Yeah.
But we were asking too many questions.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Once we said we wanted to have the county come look at it to make sure we were doing the right thing, he took the key back.
Really?
At that question, he took the key back.
I get it. And it's funny because I've looked at a lease and I can operate and I know enough about it, but when I actually talked to some people and went through a new lease for a shell, a brand new cold dark shell, like standalone, where I'm bringing in the sprinkler and the floor and the drain, I didn't know a lot, and there were so many things I ran into and how much cost it would be that people don't realize. Like if they say they're bringing the sprinkler into the building, you got to continue it and get it coated. Big money. Putting in a hood and a vent and a fan, big money.
Okay.
Drains, all that. So with the pub, I was lucky that it was already existing, and the owner was basically ready to retire. He was on his way out. So when I came in, fixed the bathrooms, put new beer on tap, changed the water. You know what I mean?
Right.
I look like a genius, which I'm not, but because
it was the infrastructure.
It was years of people listening to people bitch about what they wanted and made a short list, and then when I could do it, I flipped it and said, here, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that is what I like to look for. Same with the comic shop. There was one that existed that had 300 subscribers, which is like a regular, meaning every Wednesday when new books come out, they have a list. So when the order comes in on Tuesday, new published books, they go in their little mailbox in the back room.
Are these the same people that like wait at Target every morning for the new Matchbox cars?
Some toys, maybe. It's a mix. You'd
like
be very
Matchbox
surprised.
People, I know them because when my kids were little, you know, Target opens at 8. Nothing else opens
Target
at 8.
exclusives.
And so I'd be sitting there waiting for Target to open with a baby on my hip, and there's like 4 guys waiting, and they rush right to the toy aisle.
And either they collect them and don't open them, or they flip them on eBay.
I don't understand that.
But there were so many people that from that place that had nowhere to go to get their books. So we had that infrastructure, and there was a shopping center. There was a place ready to go. So we just kind of took that idea and moved it over there and got a hold of all those customers and said, here's a home for you. So when we opened the comic shop, it wasn't, we didn't cross our fingers. We were ready to go. Like our grand opening, we did $12 grand in one day at a comic shop.
300 people originally. How many do you have now?
There was 300 at that store. When we opened, we started with like 100 subscribers. 2 were probably over 3.
So you figure, it's been less than a year.
It's been almost 2 years.
Oh, it has been 2 years.
So you figure,
I don't pay attention.
You figure 300 people.
Bye, Bally. Love you. See, I'm Bina.
She's
Bally.
See?
Best
Kevin, your
comic
wife is
shop.
watching. Wow, what'd I
What
do?
did he do?
What'd I say?
I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did.
But here's the math I did. I said if we can get 300 subscribers on average, if they're going to spend 50, 100, 150, some spend. How much do you spend a month, Tom? Say $100 a month. That's 30,000 in sales a month just on your subscribers, not walk-in traffic.
In comic books.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have a stack this big every Wednesday.
And so you host the events
Yep.
to bring people like me who have
Yep.
no clue.
If you
that
came into
any
a
of
drawing
this is
class with two
cool,
of your girlfriends,
I
you
would
would
love
fall
it.
over. Especially if you've done painting with a twist, and I'd love painting with a twist.
Uh-huh.
But this is a different animal. When you throw Sergio in the mix, and we have wine in this, and we do raffle prizes and things like that,
Uh-huh.
you'd walk out drawing Wonder Woman or the Hulk or Game of Thrones or
I
whatever.
would feel like a badass.
Yes.
And then I would now know, and I'd talk about your shop, and while I may not be your subscriber, I
Right.
will find someone who
But
is.
you'd be a perfect candidate to say, how I'm going to do team building for my real estate team. Would you come to my office, or could I bring 15 people in there and host and do a private event?
Yeah.
Yeah. We charge like $30, $40 a person, and that includes all the beverages and everything.
So we just started, this is, I plead the fifth,
Look at-
120 a month.
Mike Harbor, that's low for you.
He's
the
lying.
best. He is the best.
I try to keep that, he won't say it. He's not going to
Oh, okay. I got you.
I understand. That's on the down low. It's like $5, right?
Yeah, I used to go on Wednesday to the old store, and I have to throw my receipt away.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's hysterical. And Wednesday is the big day of the week because new books come out Tuesday, and you can't get them until Wednesday. So Wednesday is our busiest day of the week.
So if you like sold them Tuesday night, that's like against comic law?
Yes, against the distributor. They actually send secret shoppers in on
It's a big
Tuesday,
deal.
and they will test you, and they will send a secret shopper
To
in.
try to buy
Yes.
it on a Tuesday.
Because publishers want to release those stories in a certain way, like there's a certain rhythm behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Wednesday's the busiest day. Wednesday's the best, and it's where people come in and hang out. Everyone wants to hang out at the counter and talk shop. Did you watch Arrow last night, or did you see Game of Thrones, or whatever? And people want to chit chat about movies. Like this week, everybody walks in and talks about Wonder Woman.
I haven't seen it, have you?
No, I'm dying to see it.
I know, I want to see it too.
So we say it's a spoiler-free zone.
$250.
Yep, we're like 250.
Damn.
Mike Harbor! Mike's the best.
Damn, represent. So Jessica's a client, and she said she loves that idea. We started a new client group just like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's an opt-in Facebook group. I sent everybody a link. I'm like, look, you're a past client. We get so close to our clients for like a 3 to 6 month period, and then we never, like, I know everything about you for 3 months. I know your schedule, your kids.
And then you're gone.
And then all of a sudden you're gone. And it's not intentional. It's just, that season was over.
So now you're just going to keep adding
So
them.
we're going to keep it's an opt-in. So we've had, I think we're up to like 85 or 90 people have opted. It's an opt-in. It's not like I threw them in there. I said, hey, come join us. And I want to give them something every month. And so I have Evergreen stepping in. You guys, you heard that first. Evergreen will be June's. August, we have a pictures with pets. They don't know about that either. But I bet if I had a comic night for them. Because I don't, like, those are my people. And those are the people I need to,
they would love it. I'm telling you, it's so fun.
Like, I canceled Zillow recently because, it's fight against the machine and why should they have my listings and all that crap. So I canceled Zillow, so I have this money. What's the best place to put that money towards my clients?
People.
Yeah, people.
Surprise and delight.
Yep. Wow.
It's so important, and nobody does it anymore.
Yeah,
I really believe that.
Well, why do you spend all your time trying to get new people when the people that you have love you? They already like you. Just treat them better. Don't forget. And it's not like I forgot about them intentionally, or not. I wouldn't even say forgot. Like, there would be times I sent an email to a client maybe like a week ago. I'm like, you just popped in my head. I hadn't talked to them in like 2 years. Turns out they got married. They're pregnant. Like, all this stuff happened.
It's
and
the
I'm
best.
like, and I'm overjoyed for them. And I'm genuinely like floored. I'm like, and I'm a little like, why didn't you tell me? Like, I'm your people. I thought we were like this. But I want to make us like this.
That's good, because nobody does it anymore, or at least not enough people do it.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, or
crazy.
people talk about it, but I don't know if they do it. So, Jessica, you love that idea. Go post it in the group and see if we have a consensus, and we'll set it up.
Mostly women?
No, my group is a pretty good mix.
Okay.
It's a pretty good
We'll
mix
do it.
because they're just past clients.
That's funny you say that. We have something we're going to start doing, which I wanted to start last week, or probably next week, is every day go hit up even people at home or local businesses and just drop off food for lunch, just for the hell of it. And we'll probably Facebook Live it or whatever.
That's awesome.
But nobody does that.
No.
It's unbelievable. And it's funny too, because we have a pretty big comp check,
Mm-hmm.
but it's hard to buy everybody a drink every week because there's literally 500 regulars when you do the math.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love giving out gift cards, or like, I brought hot dogs back from New York. I'm bringing in, I'm going to cook hot dog. Just here. You know what I mean? Like, and to be in a position to do that finally is huge, because not enough people do it.
Mm-hmm.
And
it carries so much more weight. Like, when I canceled Zillow, I started looking, what other thing could I throw my money at? I mean, Zillow's a lot of money.
Is it really?
Oh my God, it's thousands a month.
Really?
Thousands. And all it does is stick your face on your own damn listing that you already
Right.
got. And then when you get a lead, they share it. He wants you to bring stuff to the UPS store.
I got New York hot dogs today for you, my friends. Tom, what did I give you the other day? Tom got a nice gift card for Grilled Cheese Week.
Aww.
See? He's the best.
And he ate all the grilled cheese.
Yes, crushed it.
But I don't even remember what I was going to say. So
Zillow sucks.
Oh, Zillow totally sucks.
As a consumer, Zillow is easy to use and the interface is nice, but that's about it.
No.
But I would not go to that exclusively.
So when you click on something on Zillow, it sends that request, like you say, I want to know more about this listing. It sends it to 3 people, not 1. And they're all going to fight over it. So I'm paying a lot of money to be one of those 3 people.
Really?
And then we get to fight over you. And so you have a million agents calling you. Most of the time, they're not the listing agents, so they don't know about the property specifically. So you get frustrated, right? Because you're like, I want to know, does it have a fenced yard? And they're like, oh, let me check on the computer. And you're like, what the hell? But I'm driving in the car because I have to be quick because it went to 3 people. So I don't know, and I have to call you back to tell you if there's a fence. And you're like, do you know anything? And it's a complete.
So Zillow sucks.
It does. From an agent standpoint, yeah. And for where to put your money, I mean, we sat down. I canceled it a few years ago. I went back. And where to put your money? There's no ROI.
I was going to say the ROI is much better on your Facebook group because you'll get a lead, a referral, and an additional sale out of that.
Yeah. Quicker. Oh, easily. And I'll make the world a better place. I don't want to make Zillow a better place.
Tom is the best ever.
Aw. Look, he loves you. He's your raving fan.
He's my man.
He's your raving fan.
Dude.
He's
family.
My man.
Yes.
He's family. No, I think it's amazing. So we just decided to pour the money back in.
It's so important. It's so big. Because you see, too, especially like, think about what we're doing now. 10 years ago, you couldn't do this. How much would this cost to actually try and do? So, and same in your business, referrals and stories. People don't story tell. They just ask. Like you see how many posts saying, house for sale, or I'm working tonight, come see me at the bar, I got to pay rent, or I'm bored, there's brunch, instead of telling a story about the recipe or telling a story about that house that how you grew up in your house and reminds you of that. And you know what I mean? Connecting. And this is the best.
This is what you need
all
to
the technology, Snapchat, whatever, Instagram, you can tell these stories.
Katie loves you too.
You can tell stories across here for free or boost it, and you can target, and you can get such a return instead of just posting, 2-for-1 sale.
I started taking my advertising. So we're taught in advertising, keep the message short, call to action, all of this. And that is just the boom, boom. And you feel like you're talking at people instead of with them. I did a write-up about short sales, and I had one myself about almost 4 years ago. And I am your 800 credit score gone bad. So I have a huge sense of responsibility. It was very, very hard for me.
You could put out chunks or blogs or videos, too, of tips, right? But not like sincere.
But sharing that, this, sincere. I know this sucks because the people who are going through short sales now hung in there for 10 years. Because they have a huge sense of responsibility, because they, they made a commitment and they want to stick to it, but they are bleeding to death. And I'm here to tell you it's okay.
Yeah, we got to short sell my townhouse.
Do you?
I'm renting it. And I'm upside down.
Are you upside down?
Oh, yeah.
And you can't refinance? And the value hasn't come back? You are my perfect.
We bought in 06, 07.
4, 5, or 6.
For like $330 an end unit, which is probably worth $285 maybe.
Now?
And I was renting it, which was fine. I was breaking even on the rent.
Okay.
But now the 10-year arm is up, so my mortgage is up. So I'm probably losing $300-400 a month on it. But I figured just hold it. You got the new house.
Yeah, you can do the math. Can you refinance it?
Probably.
If you can refinance it, you have to have the equity though. See, because were you interest only for the first 10 years?
Yep.
Yeah.
See?
So you can't refinance.
But we got the nice new house, and I figure if I hold on to it and it comes back.
Well, here's one thing, and I'll give you the lender later, but you might be able to, if you're willing to put a little bit of cash into it, because you're bleeding every month anyway.
Right.
So instead of refinancing, I mean, you could look at the refinance, but just get a whole new loan on it. A cash out, like switch lenders. Don't just refinance with the same lender. Your rate is probably way too high.
My rate's like 3%.
Oh, is it really? It adjusted to 3%?
Yeah. We'll talk.
We will talk, because usually I just talked to somebody yesterday. Their rate on their first was 6.5. Their second was 8.
Yeah, it's low. So it's not killing me, but it's just.
That was me. See.
That was me.
We sold her. She couldn't refinance. She just had enough to sell. There was no equity to refinance, but she could get out.
Gotcha.
And her payment, when it readjusted, it was, I don't remember maybe I should let her say her numbers.
That's funny.
I don't want to disclose too much, but that was her position. She ended up getting a new house that fit her lifestyle now, as opposed to 10 years ago, for a lower monthly payment than she would have had to stay in the other house.
Yeah, we jumped on what we got at first. I don't regret it. It is what it is, but the new house we got is fantastic. which listed on Thursday. I had an offer on Friday without my wife.
Did you really? That's bold.
I took one look and I was like, this is going to go.
When did you do that?
2 years ago.
Okay.
Almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you probably have a decent amount of equity. We've had a really good
I think so,
last year.
I don't know if the pool makes it better, but we put the pool in.
Oh, no, that doesn't.
I know.
You won't get that back.
I know, but I don't care.
It doesn't really hurt, but it doesn't help. 800 more a month is what it was going up. So now she's paying less than she was before, and she has a house that fits her lifestyle better because your life changes in 10 years. And so there you go. There's
next is acreage in West Virginia. Build a cabin. That's the next deal.
Oh, I was eyeing that up. You know what I really want to do? You know the best place to invest? Like, honestly? Florida.
Don't say that.
Why?
Because it's where people go to die.
No. You're not living there. You're buying.
That's where my wife's from, and you just made her day.
Did I really?
Oh yeah.
No, so the cash flow. There's
really?
Ridiculous cash flow. You can buy a new construction in Florida, $250.
Yep.
Brand new hurricane shut roof. You know everything's all state of the art. Whatever. If you wanted to rent it straight out to the snowbirds, you could get like $3,000 a month.
Yeah.
They're backwards. So in the winter, you could get that, and then you could Airbnb it through the summer. You would make a killing. It would pay for itself. You could probably get a 15-year mortgage instead of a 30, and it would just pay itself off.
Don't listen to that one.
All you need is like $50K.
Oh,
she said yes.
See? Yep.
Yep. No, if you have about, I'm not. I'm actually pretty smart when it comes to this stuff. You know,
if it's making money, I'll do it.
No, it totally makes money. You need about $50K, and you can probably pay it off in 15 years. And you have a place you can write off all your trips to Florida.
Okay.
To go visit it.
If it doesn't work out, then you can get quality cardboard boxes. Shut up. Tell my hubby that.
I will.
Your hubby's a real estate magnet. Baltimore flips.
No, I looked at Baltimore. I did that a couple maybe like 6 months ago. It's just too far for me. And I even looked into getting my I'm sorry. I opened a can of worms. I even looked into getting my Maryland license. I got all the paperwork ready to do that. And it was my learning curve was too high.
That's funny.
Like, because you can mess up. Baltimore, you can totally get 100% ROI, or you could totally screw up and buy in the hood and get shot.
Tori, we're going to go buy some of the houses near The Wire, where The Wire was filmed. I want to go to Florida, take my wife, going home. No, just vacation. No Florida.
Aw, you don't want to live there. There's like big mosquitoes and bugs.
She grew up in Delray. She loved it.
Really?
Yeah.
No, Florida's a great place. The other place you want to invest, you want to do it locally. You have the same $50,000 sitting around. New construction in Winchester.
Yeah.
Cash flows.
I see that.
You'll make about $300 a month. It would make up the difference that you're
for my cabin.
Losing. Well, no, that you're losing on your other investment. And cause you net even, but they're both getting paid off.
Really? Mm-hmm. All right, we'll talk.
No, that's new construction. So there you go.
Tori,
I know how to make money.
Omar from The Wire.
I don't know what The Wire is.
You ever watch The Wire?
No, I'm living such a bubble. I don't even watch TV. I know I don't.
Netflix, nothing?
A little bit. You might get me on Netflix.
It's good.
A little bit.
We were talking about that too, because I love this stuff. In fact, love it, right? Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, my kid will never know what it's like to have to go home and watch a TV show at 8 o'clock. Remember as a kid? Like, Brady watches it on 4, Love Mo's on at 9. Yeah, he'll never know. He doesn't even watch TV. No. He does not watch TV. He'll watch a movie, and then he watches YouTube.
Oh, the YouTube. How old's your kid?
9. Minecraft and all that.
Get in trouble on YouTube? Like, so Dylan's 6. And he, just takes you to the next.
Right.
And all of a sudden I hear what he's, I'm like, what? I'm like, is that inappropriate?
Yeah, occasionally, but he'll shut it down. He's too good. He's too nice still.
I have him on kid YouTube, and even the kid YouTube lets too much stuff through.
Yeah.
And I'll hear what they're saying.
He'll never know what that's like. Isn't that crazy?
They can watch whatever they want, whenever they want.
Know.
He gets really mad that our car is not a hotspot.
Yep.
Like, because for a little while there, I had the portable hotspot, and then I got rid of it because I just didn't use it. I don't need it. I have my phone. I got rid of it, and he gets mad.
Watch other people playing games. I don't get it. I love it. I embrace it.
Dylan does.
Like, people fight it and go, oh, my God, you're always on the phone. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, I'll disconnect and go hiking. Yeah, so he'll watch somebody in London, some kid, play Minecraft and build things, and then he'll have his other computer over here, and he'll copy what he's building. So it's like watching a kid play Lego and building what he built with Lego digitally. So I really don't have a problem with it, but after an hour or two, I'm like, turn it off, let's go outside, which is fine. But I've stopped bitching about it. Like, I love it. I love it all. I do.
Well, you're a picture, so you see if it shows. Show everybody your pictures. Your new camera thing. That was amazing. Awesome. Can you see that?
I don't know if now you'll be able to see it as good.
It doesn't come through.
I'll post it. I put 2 minutes.
That's just amazing.
They'll never know the joy of Saturday morning cartoons.
No. That was the only time you could watch TV. That was like cool TV.
And I'm nostalgic. Like, I do love, like, I miss that and I love that. But I see a lot of people that they bitch about the way it is. And it's like, that's just the way it goes.
Everything changes.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, embrace it. Like, Alexa, virtual reality and augmented reality. Like, how do I get into that? That's next. Like, voice. Voice is already here.
Yeah.
Like, pretty soon it's going to be. Because I've already ordered stuff through Alexa at home.
Have you?
Alexa, reorder my protein powder. Okay, boop, done. Ships to the house the next day. Smart fridge. That's what I want next.
What's the smart fridge?
So you put products in the fridge, it'll read the UPC code. So if you have 6 Budweiser, when you get down to the last one, it will say, do you want me to reorder? Well, not beer, but whatever. You want me to reorder soda or laundry detergent or food or whatever. It will reorder it because you're low. Then we get smart clothes, right? Don't order your beer because your belt doesn't fit anymore, fatty. It'll say that probably. You're like, I'm telling you, like, it's coming. It's coming.
That would seriously happen.
The Alexa is amazing. Like,
I
we
don't
love
have
it.
Alexa.
We love it. And the best part is the app on the phone. So if I'm home cooking, I can say, Alexa, put bacon on the shopping list. And if my wife's at Harris Teeter, her phone will go, boop, and they'll be on her shopping list. So we haven't used pen and paper in a year to go shopping. And if she can go to Harris Teeter, I can go to Giant, and we see the list. But when you're home cooking, your hands are full, you can be like, shit, Alexa, reorder or put on the list. Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
How do you spell a word if I'm typing? I'll just yell it out. Music. We got one in every room. Not every room. We have 3 in the house, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I love it.
So what I want are the cool light bulbs. Do you have the cool
Mail
light
order
bulbs?
beer. I'm going to invent that, Mike. Yes, I got the bulbs too.
You do?
Yeah, it's awesome. Yep.
I had them in my hand the other day.
So here's a funny story. I got it for.
Do you have the app that makes them change to music?
Yes.
Oh.
So my mother-in-law got me the starter kit, the router and the 2 bulbs. I was like, that's cool. We'll do it. Fell in love with it. Couldn't find the bulbs. They were sold out after Christmas on Amazon. So me and my son are at Best Buy, and we watched them restock the shelves that day. And I literally walked by, and he goes, are those the bulbs, Daddy? And I literally was like, don't tell Mom. Oh, because they're expensive, right? Cleaned up, set the whole house. My wife comes home, and she's like, what is going on? Like, couldn't figure it out at first, but now we're used to it.
Yeah.
And they're touchy, but it's awesome to walk in the kitchen and be like, Alexa, lights.
Oh, I want that so bad.
But I got to figure out how to get on that side.
Alexa, say dinner music.
Yep. But I want to figure out how to get that side of the voice, because now Facebook's going to have a voice. There's Google Home, Apple, Siri, all that stuff. Like, that's going to be, and it saves time. Like, you get out of the shower, and I'll be all wet, and just like, Alexa, what time is it? 2:20. So you know what I mean? Like, you're running late. You know, you got to fumble through a lot.
Yeah, like all the time.
Alexa, set the alarm in the morning.
So weather's huge, especially like in a season like now. I don't know if it's going to be 107 or it's going to be 40.
I don't even like texting anymore. Don't call me because I'm not answering the phone.
All the time.
Talk to text. So it's all the same. Like, how many people get annoyed when the phone rings now?
My phone's on silent 24/7. I don't want to know.
Because time. It's all time saving. Uber doesn't give you a ride. Uber saves you time.
Oh, Uber's amazing. What was I talking to somebody about? Something with Uber.
I just figured out that I can call your Alexa.
Can you call an Alexa?
Tom, tell my Alexa to clean the house.
Do you have a Roomba?
No.
Oh,
I think I would, right?
Roomba.
You think I would?
I love Roomba. I have a cleaning lady too, but I have Roomba. I have cats and kids.
No cats.
Got a dog?
No animals.
No animals?
No.
None?
No.
Why?
They smell, they rip things.
No,
They're
people
terrible.
that don't like animals aren't nice. How many people have animals? I want to hear it.
I like animals.
Hearts
all
for
right,
dogs.
all right, the kid and the wife are
Thumbs
allergic.
up for
We would
cats.
love to have them, but they're allergic, so I can't. Which is true.
I don't know if that's really true.
It's true, because I had a cat when we got together, and we had to get rid of it. Gave it to a friend. And then I had a dog, and I gave it away.
I would rather have a dog, but I'm not home enough.
Someday, if he wants a little one, I'll get it. Love Alexa. Have her tell you a joke. Yep. You can play rocks, paper, scissors with Alexa.
Oh, I don't need
Time is the most valuable commodity, no doubt. 100%.
Can we do a message on Alexa?
Really? Leave me a message then.
Look, see hearts for our cats and dogs. That's pet lover right there.
Yeah,
if you're a pet lover, give me a heart.
No.
Somebody told me once if you don't like animals, you're like a bad person.
If I walk into your house with a pocket full of bacon, your dog will love me as much as you. There's no loyalty. They're not that smart. They eat their own poop. Let's be honest.
So I have cats. And
I love them. I just, at this point, not right now.
I told Dylan we were getting a dog after our summer vacation. Look at, those are animal lovers.
I love them. I do. I love them. I had a dog. I had a cat. I had a dog growing up. But you know what it is now with the new house, too? Like, we bought new furniture. And not like snobby, like, oh, like, I don't care if you jump up and down on my couch. I really don't care. But I'm at a point where I'm like, I'm like, you know what? I've worked so hard to get, not stuff, but just get to this, and everything's good. So when the kid is 10, 11, 12, if he really wants one, and we can have one that's not allergic, and he can take care of it, I'll do it. But I know what comes with it, and right now I'm in work mode, so I don't want to cage it.
Look, all these people love animals.
It will blink green when you have a message waiting. Are you serious?
He's being serious.
I don't know if I want to hear the message.
I have a light. I have this light called filament. I don't know what it's called.
Filament,
like filament, but it's not, you know. And it's a light, and it's connected to Wi-Fi, and my godchild has one in California, and I touched mine. Mine lights up, so does hers in California.
How cool is that?
So I got it for
That's
her for
very
Christmas.
cool.
And it's over Wi-Fi.
See where
So
we're
it'll
going?
light up.
See?
Yep. So I go in the house, and I tap my light, and she texts me my light.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Alexa has a new thing with the camera, but I don't like it.
What
it's
is
like
it?
FaceTime type thing. So you can be sitting home and be like, Grandma wants to hang out. And if you're like getting out of the shower, you can be like audio only.
Oh.
But if you want,
That's like a phone call.
it's like a FaceTime phone call, but it's another Alexa thing. But they have skills, like it's updating, it's unbelievable.
We have the Ring doorbell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have that?
Nope.
No.
I gotta get the Nest.
The
That's
Nest.
I love it. I love
know.
that stuff. Love it.
I know. It's super cool. So we're about
All right,
to-
Tom, leave me a message.
So it can
Let's see how that works.
So what book did you bring?
Oh.
We need a book. We forgot our book.
Anybody that knows me will be sick of hearing it.
Is it a comic book?
Huh? I should have brought a comic
I
book.
know.
I should have.
That would have been great.
So who gets this?
Somebody that has commented or liked on this show.
Okay.
We
You know who
don't-
Gary Vee is?
Yes,
That's
I
my
met
man.
Gary Vee.
Okay, that's
I
my
met
guy.
him in New York.
Awesome.
I love him.
We actually went back and forth on Instagram on a DM for like an hour one night. My wife sitting next to me in bed like, what are you doing? I'm like, shut up.
I'm talking to Gary
He's
Vee.
got 4 million followers and he's on a plane and we're talking about comic books. And I actually sent him a comic. And I did a piece of art that I'm going to send him and all that kind of stuff. But there's Anthony Robbins. There's so many books and self-help and motivation, which I love bits and pieces. But his stuff is so practical, especially not only for a social internet world. Like a lot of the stuff I spew out about tech comes from him.
Mm-hmm.
But he's the one that talks about, like, this is not a fad. This is not social media. This is the way this is the biggest communication change in history. And if you don't see that, you're going to lose out. If you can't storytell across the platforms. So it's jab, jab, right hook, which I think doesn't even apply to social, but life, like we talked about. Most people go for the right hook. They ask you to buy.
Right.
How many times do you give, and then ask?
Mm-hmm.
So that's become a little bit of religion and the way I think I've done business, but do it even more in social. So like now I put out almost every day, hey, text me this and get a free this. Or let me buy you a drink. Or let me show you the recipe. Here's us in the kitchen making the stuff. Or at the comic store, buy this, get 2 for free. Give and do not expect anything. And then when it comes time for the hook, like now I'm doing the comic convention.
Right.
So I'm going for the hook. Like Michael and Tom and these guys, do you guys want to volunteer at the convention? So they're going to work the convention.
He was giddy talking to Gary Vee.
Right? But now I have friends that I've made.
Uh-huh.
I haven't bought them or guilted them. I mean, we built relationships because we give content, we give friendship, or we give product. And now when I need something, like for the convention, I think there's people that will like, well, yeah. You know, it's a good business. I can lend a hand. Just like if Tom needs help, I will lend a hand for everything he's done for me. So that's like the Bible.
That's Gary's Bible. That's his
And in
book.
life, right? It's the golden rule.
It's
That's all it
seriously-
is.
So when I created that whole group, I also, and I
Yeah.
haven't done, it's brand new, so like it's a couple weeks old, but another one of my goals is to let them help each other. Like, okay, so y'all know what I do. Like, and I have yet to figure out how to introduce it, but I want them to say what they do. How can we help you? Like, not just, this isn't just me, you know, yeah, you picked your Christmas card this year. That's great. You know, because I did. I put the 4 up. Which one do you want? And they all wanted the one I didn't want. And Kim's like, do we really buy it? I'm like, well, yeah, the people have spoken. But they have to get that one now. Every single person voted for the card I didn't like.
If you lead with, hey, what's going on, man? What can I do for you? If you lead with that, people are taken back and go, holy cow. But if it's sincere, don't do it expecting, like, I'm not going to ask you what can I do for you knowing that you might help me on my house.
Right, no.
But if I do it just because you want to do it and you accept that philosophy, not to get deep, but if you do that, it's amazing what happens.
Well, it's all the greater good.
Yep.
You know, we can all be better together.
Yep.
Do that in your group.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. So, Jessica, I want to go into the group and see what people need. How can I help you? What do you need? And let you guys put out your businesses, your problems, your whatever.
And not just, I sell carpet.
Right, no.
But like, I can show you how to save money
Right.
with this type of carpet. Or
Right.
if you ever need help measuring, I'm your guy.
I'm an orthodontist. If your kids need braces or you're worried they will, I can tell
Talk
you.
to me.
You know, talk to me. I'll let you know.
It's so key.
No, that's what
Do I
I
get
want.
to sign it?
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
I don't even know what
And this is for you. This is his other one if you want it.
Oh, I
That's helpful.
totally do.
There you go. See?
I get a Gary Vee book too. So I went to a convention a couple years ago, a one-day thing in New York with it had Gary Vee, it had Dave Ramsey,
Wow.
and it had who's the brilliant sciencey nerdy guy? Come on, he's kind of
He's
bald.
got 3 names. Black guy?
No,
Oh, Bill Nye?
no, legit, not TV.
Science guy. Bill Nye.
No, my son Jason
Tom
loves
McKim, always
Bill
there.
Nye.
Tom, I'm only buttering you up because we're on the information superhighway.
We're going to look this up right now.
So, Katie McGrath Schneider, TMMG Marketing Management Group.
Shouting them
Sharp
out.
promo.
Shouting them out. Was it what? Dave Ramsey. It was Dave Ramsey.
Gary.
It was Gary. And it was one other guy who was really
It was good, right?
brilliant.
Ramsey's good.
Yeah. Business
Ramsey's
gets
coming up.
personal.
That's
what
what I
it
said.
was.
Neil Tyson deGrasse?
No.
He's the best. You know that is, right?
Yes.
He's the best.
It was Seth Godin.
Okay. Yep. Bill Nye is legit.
My son loves Bill Nye.
Really?
So Seth Godin was brilliant. So I saw them all on stage. I was in the middle of a flare. I was in a wheelchair at the time. Like,
Right.
you know, like I go in and out. It's just
Right.
like, kind of hike the Grand Canyon, and sometimes I can't climb my stairs. But
Crazy.
whatever. So I'm in a wheelchair, and Gary at the end was inviting everybody up to the stage, and I couldn't get there. So I started texting him on like Twitter or something,
No way.
you know, and I'm like, you know, I'm back here because that's how I roll. And I
Right.
laughed, and it's like a picture of me in a wheelchair. He sent people out to make me wait for the whole thing to be over, and he came out
That's
and hung
awesome.
with me for like 20 minutes. He was texting my son and me
Really?
on Twitter. Like, we had a whole
That's
little
awesome.
thing for like 15, 20
Talk
minutes.
about somebody that really
I am a fan
engages,
for
man.
life now. Like, just like you had that hour-long conversation, you're now giving away his books.
And it's true. People, oh, he's hawking books, or he's this, or
Who
he's that.
cares?
He's so practical.
There's so much value in here.
So much.
It's worth every
He's
penny.
flipped it. He gives away all of his stuff for free rather than doing ebooks and seminars and showing off cars because he runs an agency. So it's interesting if you really know his stuff, but how practical. Like, he had a thing, how to buy crap at TJ Maxx for $5 and go flip it on eBay and make $10, but do it 10 times. And there's stories of people starting with $20 and now making $1,000 a month flipping. Now, they're not watching TV. They're not binge watching. You know what I mean? They're getting up at 6 in the morning and working. And then he'll talk about, you know, $20 million advertising stuff, or
Right.
you know what I mean? So it's, I don't know.
Well,
it's
the
interesting.
same. So Amazon has the shops now. You
Yeah,
can open
yeah.
an Amazon shop. And so I'm really into Tony Robbins.
Yep.
And they have this elite group of their like core people. And they meet every once in a while. Turns out most of them are Amazon sellers.
Yeah.
They make millions. And they are sitting there at the seminar, you know, in their jeans and their t-shirt, on their phone, buying pallets of candy from Costco
and
flipping it on Amazon because they ship it right from Costco to the Amazon warehouse. Amazon ships it and mails it out. They're done. They made like 25
That's
grand.
awesome.
Just sitting right there in the chair.
But nobody wants to put in the grinding hustle work of figuring it out,
Figuring out
listing
what's
it,
good
and doing all that.
what's
Right.
not.
That's the work that
But
nobody
once
wants
you
to do.
figured that out, like I was an extreme couponer back in the day before
Really?
school. Oh my God, you have no idea. It was awesome. It was so awesome. So my kids were little.
What's up, Andrea?
Hi. My kids were little, and I would pour over the Sunday papers.
No way.
I mean, it was like a full-time job. I would pour over it. I was the one that
Were
walked
you the one that go to the store with like $300 in groceries and spend like
for
$18?
$1.50. Yes. I'd be mad if I spent anything.
Did you do online stuff when it first came out? Like, did you enter every sweepstakes? And
Okay,
actually
I
win
did that,
shit?
and I had bicycles, and this
Yep.
is all like early 90s. I had bicycles coming to the house. There were boxes coming to the house every day. There was one Christmas, my son opened, Andrew was like 2, so this is 20 years ago, and the internet's all brand new. He opened, we had a free Nintendo. He had so many boxes, he had to stop and take a break, like to open his Christmas presents, because there were just too many.
You.
But one of my big things was, I can't even believe I'm
love
sharing
it.
this. I know. Well, I get into that. Like, if I could scale that, holy
Yep.
crap. But I got off on it.
Can you still do it? You can still do it.
You probably
I mean, it's
totally
still-
could, yeah. Office Depot or one of them had a 110% price guarantee, okay? Now, this is back when computer games were like $70 in a box, right? So every once in a while, Best Buy would have one for like 20, like Mist or something.
Oh, so you can take
So
that in
I
and
would
say
take that ad to Office Depot and I'd buy 10 Mists. But they're 70 and they're 110%, so I'm making $2 off each one. So I have $20 of overage after my 10 Mists. So I buy $20
Would you give away
worth
or
of
sell
stuff.
them?
Oh, no, wait. $20 worth of stuff that I really needed, like which was usually bubble wrap and boxes because I'm selling this crap, you know. So I get this all free. I come home and half.com. I don't know if you remember that because it was super easy. I typed the UPC in on half.com. It would tell me what it would sell for, and it would be like $50. I'm like, okay, because it was all free.
Done.
I pop it up on there. They'd all sell within like 10 minutes because brand new,
love it.
new in box.
I love it.
I was making thousands.
I love it.
Thousands. Just
I love it.
And I was getting high off of it. I
Yep.
loved it.
Nobody wants to do
Loved
it. Nobody wants to go out and go to a garage sale or go to like Marshall's and scoop up all the stuff. Because now with Amazon, you have the barcode scanner. So you can go into a store like a dollar store and just go, and occasionally at a dollar store you'll find a collectible or a comic book or that type of stuff. That's a $20 item that they're selling for $1.
At the dollar store.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I was in Best Buy the other day, and I was about to buy. There's this cool new door on your deadbolt. So technology. Okay. It will lock automatically when you close the door. It's tied to your app. As soon as you get close to the house, it opens.
Nice.
And lets you in,
Yep.
so you don't have to lock it or unlock
Yep.
it, and you can open it for anybody.
I like it.
When they're not there, there's a code you can give if somebody comes up, but it will open and close for me,
Right.
which I think is,
Yep.
because I'm the shit, and I want to be able to walk in and out of my house. Like,
Alexa, lock the door.
Does Alexa lock the door?
I bet it does. I bet you could.
Well, this is it was like $200 or $100
Right.
or something like that. So I'm in Best Buy, and my son's like, well, because he never heard of it. He's like, see what it is on Amazon. So I take a picture.
Right.
I know I don't even have to look it up. I just hit the little picture button, and it comes back. It's like $30 cheaper. I'm like, I'll have it tomorrow.
That's
when
where
we
we're
walk
going.
out of the store.
I love it. I don't want to go to the mall anymore.
Oh, no, I don't go to the mall very often at all. What do you do for clothes, though? Because clothes, you can't do that. Doing
Really?
that.
That's my outfit.
That's what you're supposed to do.
That's it.
You're totally supposed to do that. Think about all the people, like, who do we have?
I bought 2 nice suits at Men's Warehouse last year. That was a big deal.
He's done for the decade. No, you're supposed to have a uniform. Yep. Like, if you just have a uniform, something that you wear, like a uniform,
baseball hat, hoodie.
T-shirt. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
Cool is my brand, KUHL.
Okay.
Hiking shorts. That's my my weakness.
There you go.
They're pricey, but they're awesome.
But who cares? When you're done. So what do you do with model home furnishings? Where do you sell them? Like, that's big. That's cumbersome.
Furnishing auctions. Ah, okay.
I went to one of those Storage Wars auctions once.
Really?
I got a dud, though. It was so much fun, but I got a dud. Like, and I watched somebody else.
They're all duds, right?
No. Oh, no. There was one I was bidding with this other guy, and it got to, like, I didn't want to spend real money.
Right.
I only spent like $100 because I don't know what's in there, I definitely got more than $100 worth of stuff, but it was kind of cool. But there were pros there, and, here I come along all smiley, just like this. Like,
how mad were they when that show got popular? Because that was probably an industry that nobody knew about.
Nope.
Those guys were cleaning up, and they blew it out of the water.
Yep, and then there were all these people. But there was one crate that was amazing. Oh.
You can garage sale your brains out, make. That's what cracks me up, too, and not to beat a dead horse or talk about all the stuff he says, but people that complain all the time, I don't have any money, I'm like, you're crazy. Especially if you live in Loudoun. You can Uber, you could garage sale, eBay, flip sneakers all day. I'm telling you, if everything got taken away from me right now, within 6 months, I wouldn't even worry. Like, if the restaurant blew up, I have no care in the world. Like,
there's plenty of ways
there's
to.
tons.
Yeah. I always wanted to Uber just for the fun of it.
I got buddies of mine that do it, and I'm like, why do you Uber? Like, just because. Yeah, like, I like to talk to people and make $300. Yeah.
Instead of sitting home. I mean, I don't have enough free time to do it. But
yeah, I wouldn't do it, but I know people that do, and I get it.
I totally get it.
Like my one buddy is like, I'm like, why do you Uber? Like, why? He's loaded. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like,
it's fun. Yeah, it's totally fun. I would do it for fun.
Looking at Facebook Marketplace to sell. Marketplace is good. I've done some stuff there. Amazon and eBay kill it.
Amazon, I'm telling you, they're whole new, because they're going to warehouse.
Dude, Jeff Bezos is a beast.
Yeah.
Amazon is a beast.
Yeah, Amazon's amazing. All right, kids, I think we're about at our hour. Are we?
Yeah, wow.
We are. Isn't that fast?
Very fast.
It is. It's 9 o'clock. Well, I am.
What do you want to plug?
What do
I
want
to talk show. Don't you have to plug anything?
Well, I plugged my new group, right?
Yes.
I plugged my new group. Any hints? Any clients who are watching? Tell us what to do.
There you go.
Because I really want to make it a community. It is not a marketing platform. It is not even a stay in touch thing. I mean, yes, that'll happen, but I really want to build a community.
Yep. That's it.
I want to help each other because I think you're all awesome, and so if I like you all, you have that in common.
I sell on Amazon all the time. Yeah, not body parts, not organs. Tom.
No, that's the.
Enjoy. Thanks, guys. Tori's awesome. Tori does video production now.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he's killer. Does awesome stuff.
Everybody says I need to do more video. Oh, look at the love. Mwah.
There you go.
I love that. I absolutely love that. This is so much
fun. Thanks for doing it. Yeah, it was great.
Thanks for coming. All right, and we have a book. Have a great day, Katie. Anybody wants this book, you guys comment. You have the whole week to do it. Kim picks the winner. I'm not involved in it. And you'll get Gary V's book. And we're totally I'm going to share this on Twitter, tag the crap out of Gary V.
Yes.
Okay, buddy, we're talking all about you. Maybe we can get Gary V as a guest. Because I hear you can add, if I do this.
You can invite it.
I wonder what would happen. We're going to do a little test here. Let's see. Susie was on, right? If I invite Susie. Will she come?
Go to search and put somebody and see what happens.
Who was watching? Who just commented?
No, but invite somebody that wasn't there.
Oh. Let's invite Kim. She's probably working.
Oh, there you go.
Because I heard they come on and they're like.
Right. There's another
Split
way.
screen. How do you do
Yes.
that? That's what I wanna
I don't know.
do.
I don't know if you can do that yet.
Is that not that way?
I don't know.
Somebody told me you could do that.
I know. I'm all over it. I saw that.
Because if I can do that, we can have Gary Vee on.
You can do split screen. There's another app. I think it's House Party. You can do that too, which I'm looking at.
I'm just gonna invite everybody like that. Look at that. That's like really rude of me.
She's spamming.
Yeah. I want somebody to try it. I want to see if it works.
Should we delete this account?
No. All right. I don't know what we did now.
Next time.
I can't see you guys talking anymore, but thank you.